Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful day out there, a lovely one. Today we are listening to Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman, the title track off of the album of the same name, his second studio album, released 1981. We're listening to this because, of course, recently, at least I don't know when this is coming out, but a few days ago, Ozzy Osbourne, of course, Black Sabbath, has passed away. And we've covered quite a bit of Black Sabbath here on the channel, and some of you had said that I should give a listen to some either Black Sabbath or Ozzy solo material just as a tribute. And listen, I'm very happy to in this case. So that is absolutely not a problem at all. I would happily listen to some more. And we're going to listen to this track from this album because you guys had suggested it. Jay Bird over in the Discord had suggested it. And also, Vader 8, American Idiot. Jay Bird, actually, I see you mentioned this a few years ago as well. Let's see, M. Kelly, Joe Marone, and Jay Birdification. William Brown, Murad mentioned it, I believe, a little bit. No, you said that you liked Paranoid. Okay, well, there's a few of you out there, so thank you guys so much for the recommendation. Now, actually, before we dive into it, really quick, last time when we listened to Ozzy, even though it was a while ago, we listened to Bark at the Moon, and I'm looking at it right now, and that was blocked via copyright. So I don't know if this is just Ozzy's music in general. I'm hoping not. Like, I'm looking to see if I can find the email even, just to confirm, because I see that I have it. Yeah, there you go. You guys can see what I see. Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon. Video is blocked globally. That means nobody can see it. So I'm hoping that this isn't like an Ozzy thing in general, and maybe that was just a random case or something. There's one way to find out. Obviously, if this is edited, then you can watch it for free over on Patreon. Let's go and listen to the song. We'll talk about it a little bit after. Here we go. Seven, eight. Yeah, I mean, no wonder, right? So I have to say it just in case it's your first time here, but this is not only the final track on the album, but obviously the title track. And if, to me, as an artist, as a band, how you approach the title track, it's supposed to mean something if you're naming your whole work of art, the album, after it. And I haven't heard one other song on this album looking at the titles on it, but this one definitely accomplishes a lot in a perfect amount of time as well. There's so much involved in this track. The composition and the structure is so fun to listen to, how certain parts are brought back. And, you know, for example, that final, not the exact ending there, but just before that when Ozzy's singing, the hits coming back in, but this kind of time accompanied with the strings during the verse, is just a really great way of bringing that back, but adding a new element to it at the end of the song, at such a late point in the track, rather than like the second verse or so on and so forth. And the way it's done there is just really, really incredible. These string arrangements kind of coming out of nowhere is really nice. The choir coming in at the end, soaring over everything. The wonderfully mellow, fluid and melodic guitar playing in the very beginning, setting us up in a very epic kind of journey, like a calm beginning, but setting us up for an epic journey, especially out of seemingly nowhere in that beautiful intro. Guitar just rips through that as if we had a beautiful serene lake and someone just throws a boulder in it. Not a rock, a boulder. That's Randy Rhoads on the guitar playing here. Sensational guitar playing. I love the riff and how it came out of that opening. And moving on to the verse. It has a nice aggressive kind of slicing through the music kind of tone. And even when it moves into the solo, keeping a lot of that nature as well. Feels really, really good to listen to. And then also you have something surprising here to me. You have Lee Kerslake from Uriah Heep playing the drums here. Love some of those long fills. I like the time signature, the 7/8 that the verse was being played in. I think it fit really, really well. And you can hear his experience from Heep kind of coming through in here in kind of playing that heaviness, right? Like bringing some hard rock, but at the same time, a little bit of a progressive rock grace, we'll say. Ozzy sounds great. And I really like how this track isn't just, for lack of a better word, balls to the wall, riffage, back to front, even though, of course, that has its place. I like how this one has a story to it, has a little bit of a symphonic nature to it. I like how it really does feel more progressive, more artful. Not to say that this is more artful than other heavier songs or vice versa. It just feels like there's something a little bit extra involved here. Looking at the string arrangements on this particular track, it says that these were maybe not performed, but conducted or so by Lewis Clark, who, if I'm looking at Lewis Clark in his Wikipedia page, he's best known for his work with ELO. So that definitely comes through extremely nicely in the end. And he's worked with many, 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 many other Roy Orbison, Roy Wood, never heard of him, America, Asia, and Renaissance even. Ooh, and many, many others. City Boy with The Day the Earth Caught Fire, and it goes on from there. So I like how that experience is coming into this track at the very end. It's just a really, really cool track to listen to. And I hope that I didn't have to cut anything out. Let's look at these lyrics real quick. Screaming out the window, watch me die another day. Hopeless situation, endless price I have to pay. Sanity, now it's beyond me, there's no choice. Diary of a madman, walk the line again today. Entries of confusion, dear diary, I'm here to stay. I like how the diary acts as his only solace, his place of comfort. He can't get out, so he has to look within, and in this case to himself and his diary and his thoughts. Manic depression befriends me. Hear his voice, sanity, now it's beyond me, there's no choice. A sickened mind and spirit, the mirror tells me lies. Could I mistake myself for someone who lives behind my eyes? Little disassociation. Will he escape my soul or will he live in me? Is he trying to get out or trying to enter me? Voices in the darkness scream away my mental health. Can I ask a question to help me save me from myself? I like that. Like a little bit of open, vulnerable honesty. Can I ask a question? Can I just ask one thing? Enemies fill up the pages. Are they me? Monday till Sunday in stages. Set me free. I really like this last chorus here. Enemies fill up the pages. But it's his diary. But at the same time, is it him writing it? Hence, Diary of a Madman. Kind of a little bit about like House of Leaves, which I finished. House of Leaves, I finished that a month or so ago. I don't even know what to think about it. I enjoyed my read of it, though. Anyways, thank you so much, of course, for the recommendation, and I hope that you enjoyed listening to the music. Of course, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. You can do all the usual stuff and everything. And if you saw Ozzy or Black Sabbath or have any memories, I would love to read those as well in the comments. Sorry, there's a cat just walking by outside. I just happened to see it. That's my stray. But yeah, I would love to read those comments, and I'm sure others would as well. So have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. I appreciate you being here. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.